Good evening again, everyone. It's Rebecca Sullivan from Lewisville Family Counseling. I hope you're all doing well. Please feel free to leave a comment and let us know how you're doing. Even as your counselors, we are managing our own personal stresses and things that come with the situations we're in right now. Tonight we're going to read chapter 13 of Just One Thing, Developing a Buddha Brain One Simple Practice at a Time. Chapter 13 is called Say Yes. I don't always read these chapters before I read them online to you, but I did glance over this one and it is incredibly relevant to what we're going through right now. So just bear with me, sit back, and we will see what Dr. Hanson has to say. When our son was doing theater in high school, I learned about an exercise for improvisational acting, improv. No matter what another actor says or does, you are always supposed to figuratively and sometimes literally say yes. In other words, if someone on stage turns to you and says, "Doctor, why does my baby have two heads?" you should respond with something like, "Because two heads are better than one." Real life is like improv. The script's always changing, and saying yes keeps you in the flow, pulls for creativity, and makes it fun. Try saying no out loud or in your mind. How's that feel? Then say yes. Which one feels better, opens your heart more, and draws you more into the world? Saying yes to some part of life, to a condition or situation, to a relationship, to your history or personality, or to something happening inside your mind does not necessarily mean that you like it. You can say yes to pain, to sorrow, to the things that aren't going well for you or others. Your yes means that you accept the facts as they are, that you are not resisting them emotionally even if you are trying with all your might to change them. This will usually bring some peace and will help any actions you take be more effective. So how do we do this? Say yes to something you like, then yes to something neutral. Both of these are probably easy. Then say yes to something you don't like. Can you do that too? As you do this, try to feel a sense that you are okay fundamentally, even though what you dislike exists. Also try to feel some acceptance in your yes, some surrender to the facts as they are, whether you like them or not. Try saying yes to more things that are not your preference. You're not saying yes that you approve of them. But for example, yes, it's raining at my picnic. Yes, people are poor and hungry across the planet. Yes, my career has stalled. Yes, I miscarried. Yes, my dear friend has cancer. Yes, that's the way it is. Yes to being in traffic. Yes to the job you have. Yes to the body you have. Yes to the twists and turns in your life so far, large and small, good, bad, and indifferent. Past, present, and future. Yes to the younger sibling whose birth toppled you from your throne. Yes to your parents' work and your family's circumstances. Yes to your choices after leaving home. Yes to what you had for breakfast. Yes to moving someplace new. Yes to the person you are sleeping with, or yes to not sleeping with anyone. Yes to having children, or yes to not having them. Say yes to what arises in your mind. Yes to feelings, sensations, thoughts, images, memories, desires. Yes, even to things that need to be restrained, such as an angry impulse to hit something, undeserved self-criticism, or an addiction. Say yes to all the parts of the people in your life. Yes to the love in your parents, and yes to the parts that bothered you. Yes to a friend's flakiness amidst... Let me try that again. Yes to a friend's flakiness amidst their good humor and patience. Yes to another friend's sincerity amidst her irritability and criticalness. Yes to every bit of a child, a relative, a distant acquaintance, an adversary. And yes to different parts of yourself, whatever they are, not picking and choosing right now, but saying yes. Yes to whatever is inside of you. Play with different tones of yes, out loud or in your mind, related to different things, including the ones you don't like, and see how this feels. Try a cautious yes, as well as a confident yes, soft, rueful, or enthusiastic. Feel your yes in your body. Breathe in, feel something positive, breathe out, say yes. Breathe in energy, breathe out yes. Breathe in calm, breathe out yes. Say yes to your needs. Yes to the need for more time to yourself, more exercise, more love, fewer sweets, and less anger. Try saying no to those needs in your mind or out loud and see how that feels. And then say yes to them again. Say yes to actions, to this kiss, this lovemaking, this reaching for the salt, this brushing of the teeth, this last goodbye to someone you love. Notice your no's, and then see what happens if you say yes to some of the things you've previously said no to. Say yes to being alive, yes to life, yes to your own life, yes to each year, each day, yes to each minute. Imagine that life is whispering yes. Yes to all beings, and yes to you. Everything you've said yes to is saying yes to you. Even the things you've said no to are saying yes to you. Each breath, each heartbeat, each surge across our synapse, each one says yes. Yes, all saying yes. Yes. So this kind of reminds me of the movie with Jim Carrey in it, Yes Man, where he has to say yes to anything that he's asked. Of course, we've got to put some judgment into that and make sure that it's not something that's going to get us into trouble. But a lot of times we do take a situation and focus on the negative versus the things that are positive that could come from it. For example, some of the ways that our community is coming together, even though we may be distancing ourselves, helping one another out, even when we ourselves are trying to figure out how to do things and how to get by from day to day. So definitely say yes to showing yourself some compassion, and yes to taking it one day at a time, and we will all get through this. If you need some help, let us know what we can do, or we can give you some resources. Thank you so much.